What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another vid, and today I'm going to be exploring the hypothetical scenario of what would happen if James St.Patrick got his hands on the powerful mind enhancing drug NZT-48. If you're just now discovering me, I appreciate it if you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and post your comments down below if you're feeling this vid. NZT-48 is a fictional drug portrayed in the film Limitless. It unlocks the full potential of the human mind. It grants its users unparalleled cognitive abilities such as enhanced memory, focus, creativity, and problem-solving skills. Now imagine if James St.Patrick, already a master manipulator and strategist, had access to this extraordinary substance. Imagine the possibilities. In this scenario, James St.Patrick for the first time consumes NZT-48. It transforms him into an indomitable criminal mastermind. He will effortlessly outmaneuver law enforcement, expand his empire, and ascend to the top of the criminal underworld. James St.Patrick's already sharp intellect will help him reach these unprecedented heights. His ability to outsmart his enemies, navigate complex situations, and stay steps ahead of the game becomes unparalleled. However, as his hunger for power grows, he must confront the inherent risks and consequences that come with playing such a dangerous game. He will start to realize he's now beyond the streets and he can do more with his life. He will start to lead down his long-awaited path of legitimacy, and we will witness his transformation from a ruthless street figure into a legitimate businessman. As James St.Patrick realizes he can do more with the power of NZT-48, his journey as a business tycoon takes off with incredible speed and success. With his enhanced cognitive abilities, he gains a remarkable advantage in the business world, allowing him to quickly identify profitable opportunities that others might overlook. James makes smart investments that yield substantial returns, propelling him to the top of the financial ladder. His ability to analyze complex data, predict market trends, and make calculated decisions sets him apart from his competitors, solidifying his position as a formidable force in the business realm. However, as he obtains more wealth and influence, he is confronted with the darker side of corporate greed. The allure of power and money begins to test his moral compass, forcing him to grapple with ethical dilemmas that arise when his ambition clashes with the well-being of others. He must navigate the treacherous waters of cutthroat competition, corporate espionage, and questionable practices that often accompany the pursuit of more success. He faces tough choices that challenge his integrity and forces him to question the price he is willing to pay for his achievements. As his financial empire expands, James finds himself entangled in complex webs of corruption and deceit. He must decide whether to succumb to the temptations of unlimited power or use his newfound abilities to bring about positive changes in the business world. It is through these trials that he must find his own path and determine the legacy he wishes to leave behind as a business tycoon. As NZT-48 begins to take over, James St.Patrick begins his journey as a political powerhouse. He becomes a master strategist capable of analyzing political dynamics, predicting outcomes, and manipulating situations to his advantage. Armed with this extraordinary intelligence, he quickly rises through the ranks of the political world. His ability to understand and exploit the intricacies of power dynamics allows him to build a strong network of allies and supporters. He navigates through the complexities of campaign strategies, public relations, and policy making, positioning himself as a formidable force. With his newfound political power and the pressures to maintain his position will start to test his integrity and force him to make difficult choices. He must carefully balance his personal ambitions with the greater good, constantly evaluating the impact of his decisions on the people he serves. Furthermore, he must also navigate the treacherous waters of political rivalries, backroom deals, and morally gray areas. The temptation to manipulate opponents, exploit loopholes, and bend the rules to his advantage is ever present. He must grapple with the implications of his actions and decide whether the ends justify the means. As he climbs the political ladder, he becomes increasingly more aware of the compromises he must make to maintain his power. The weight of these decisions can take a toll on his conscience, forcing him to question the price he is willing to pay for political success. He will learn valuable lessons about the impact of his actions on society, and then he realizes that true political power lies not only in personal achievements, but also serving the greater good and making a positive difference in the lives of the people he represents. Furthermore, the dark side of NZT-48 cannot be ignored. As James becomes increasingly more reliant on the drug to maintain his abilities and newfound power, he risks falling into the pitfalls of addiction. The allure of NZT-48's limitless potential may lead to him prioritizing its effects over his own well-being, jeopardizing his physical and mental health in the process. The addictive nature of NZT-48 could consume James, causing him to prioritize obtaining the drug above all else. This addiction may drive him to engage in risky behaviors, compromise his morals, and neglect important aspects of his personal and professional life. The constant pursuit of NZT-48 to maintain his edge could lead to a downward spiral, destroying relationships, his credibility, and ultimately his empire. Furthermore, the withdrawal symptoms associated with the drug could prove to be debilitating. As James attempts to wean himself off the drug or faces situations where he cannot access it, he may experience severe physical and psychological distress. These symptoms can impair his ability to function effectively, leaving him vulnerable to manipulation by adversaries who seek to exploit his weaknesses. The long-term health risk of NZT-48 remain a concern. While the drug enhances you in the short term, its potential long-term effects on the brain and body are largely a greater risk of death. As James grapples with the dark side of NZT-48, he must decide whether the temporary advantages provided by the drug are worth the potential downfall and early death, or he prevails while finding a way to maintain his abilities without succumbing to its negative effects. As James overcomes the dark side of NZT-48, he will embrace a new role as a force for good. He will use his abilities to tackle pressing societal issues. With his unparalleled problem-solving skills, he identifies root causes, develops innovative solutions, and implements strategies to address problems such as poverty, inequality, and environmental degradation. His ability to think outside the box allows him to make significant progress in these areas, bringing about positive change on a larger scale. Furthermore, he focused his efforts on advancing medical breakthroughs and finding cures for diseases that have plagued humanity for years. With his intelligence, he is able to comprehend intricate scientific concepts, conduct groundbreaking research, and collaborate with leading experts in various fields. His contributions to the medical community lead to the development of life-saving treatments and therapies, improving the quality of life for countless individuals. However, as he dedicates himself to these noble pursuits, he faces immense pressure and expectations from society. People look to him as a beacon of hope and rely on him to solve complex problems. The weight of these expectations can be overwhelming, as he must constantly balance his personal desires with the needs of others. He must also ensure that his pursuit of good does not inadvertently cause harm. Additionally, he must grapple with the responsibility that comes with these abilities. He understands that his actions have the potential to shape the world in profound ways, and he must use his powers wisely and responsibly. He understands that his enhanced abilities are a gift that can be used to make a positive impact on the world. And through his dedication, he strives to leave a lasting legacy of compassion, progress, and positive change. Ultimately, James St.Patrick's journey with NZT-48 serves as a cautionary tale, highlighting the dangers of relying on a powerful substance with unknown long-term consequences. It underscores the importance of balance and self-control. It forces us to question the limits of human potential and the choices we make when faced with extraordinary abilities. Remember, true power lies not only in intelligence, but also in the strength of character and the choices we make.